when you first read the script, what were your first thoughts about how to approach the character?
You know, I always looked at her as a normal girl, a very young, naive girl who gets her heart broken, who just so happens to have magical powers. And I always felt like if I could approach her as a person that's relatable, then other people can find sympathy in her.
The key to her character was that the more evil she is, the more fun she has. So it was fun plus evil. Evil equals pleasure for her. That was my sort of key.
How did you get in touch with your evil side?
It's not like psychologically dark or anything like that, so I didn't have to sort of dig deep in some dark place where I found out that, you know, my dad had beaten me and that's why I was so cruel or something. It was just, she's just bad. She's like an old-fashioned movie villainess. Probably inspiration maybe came from like Betty Davis or something, old Betty Davis movie, something like that. She's just having fun being bad.
Is research important if you want to be a movie witch? I mean, did you watch the original movie a bunch of times?
I didn't. I mean, I've seen the film many times, but not prior to starting production. Yeah, there's no witch school you can go to, I gotta tell you.
That's what we're going to create here today.
I love it. You gotta let me know what to do.
Witches have to fly around a lot.
Yeah.
What advice would you give in terms of approaching stunts?
Approaching stunts. Get a really good harness. A well-fitted harness, because you're going to be in that thing for a very long time.
How long?
17 hours. Averaged. Yeah.
Oh, you just need a really, really highly skilled stunt coordinator and stunt crew, which Sam Raimi has a huge group around him. Because obviously Raimi did Spider-Man, so he has some expert coordinators who have now perfected flying techniques. But it was actually, because we all three fly in different ways, like Glinda flies in a bubble, Theodora flies on a broom, very old-fashioned, and my character has no apparatus, so I'm just like a freestyle flyer. So I had to develop my flying style, which I sort of worked out was as if I was in water, I think. I mean, probably no one on the planet will see that but me, but that was my thought.
A broom helps, except you realize a broom is situated on a different wire, so it doesn't really give you leverage. It's just there for show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, originally I was like, oh, I'll just sit on this will be great. No.
In terms of working with the green screen, how did you find that?
You know what, surprisingly, a lot of the sets were very tangible and there, I mean, we had 8 stages full of big, beautiful sets. The blue screen was very much behind it, so I didn't have it so bad.
And you've got a very impressive cackle. Did you practice that a lot? How many times do you think?
Oh, for months. That was the hardest thing for me to do, ever, I would say. Not necessarily physically the hardest thing for me to do, but like bravery, like I just did not want to ruin something so iconic.
In terms of witches and wizards, what was your relationship with James Franco like?
James and I have done already a movie since this one. We did Third Person with Paul Haggis. So it's great. We've done 8 movies together, 8 projects, something like that. So we work together very well. So wizards and witches can get along.